This is the Zakami 2022 Healing Advent. I was not able to record the last couple of days. Everything just kind of got away from me. So right here is every single mini that was in the 12-day Advent, and the two larger skeins that came in the Advent are here. I definitely recorded those previously, and a good chunk of these, but the steel gray, which looks like just a natural wool undyed, but it might be dyed, I'm not sure. Definitely this cobalt blue with some variegated yarn in there. I don't think this one got recorded. Maybe not this guy, but you can always go back through the previous recordings and see everything, but this is all of it together, and it is really nice. I think I mentioned this before. Zakami does provide a 25 days of Christmas Advent, but it's not this type of yarn. It's the 25 days is, I think, normal sock yarn, probably like a merino with nylon in it. They only offer, according to the shop owners, when I messaged them, they said the only Advent that they have where it's this 100% rustic BFL Gotland wool is the 12 days Advent. So, not bad. I mean, the colors, to me, personally, I do like them a lot. I want to knit the scarf pattern that came with this and see how all of this comes together. For the price that I paid, just about, yeah. I might bite the bullet next year and say yes, because it did come with the nice picture frame and the photo for it, crochet and knitting pattern. And I've never seen an Advent that comes with either crochet and or knitting patterns. This one came with both. And this is 100% wool. I've seen, and I have Advents that are that amount of money, 25 days of Christmas, and you get merino, you know, normal sock yarn. And you may not get anything in it other than maybe a tea or something. Oh, and this did come with tea. It came with that big box of tea. I forgot. Not sure if I can justify the price. There's no way to really justify the price. But 100% wool, 12 minis, 2 large skeins. Now that I say that out loud, normally my Advents for 25 days of Christmas, and they are the standard sock yarn, merino nylon, not nylon. I'm only getting 25 minis and 1 large skein, but then again, if you break the skeins down, you know, 12 mini skeins can give you 1 large 100-gram skein. So you're teetering back and forth, at least I am, but I do like this more than the standard Advents that I've gotten in the past, because this is rustic, and I'm just more into rustic yarn compared to not non-superwash, into superwash. I want more non-superwash rustic wool compared to superwash yarn. and I don't want crazy colors anymore. And this is a reminder for me next year. I don't want, as of today, December 13, 2022, I don't want, and I have not wanted for months now, yarn that is crazy colors, variegated heavily, where it looks really good as a skein, you know, wound up. It's gorgeous hanging there in the photo. However it's shown, it looks really, really good. But then I start knitting with it, and it's not what I want. I don't want the busyness of it. These might give me some busyness, but the colors are not neon. They're not super bright. They're not all over the place. And that's just me, my taste. I don't want that anymore. And I have so much of that because that's what I liked in the beginning when I first started knitting. I still have to get through that because I have so much of it in my stash. But now, and again for the last couple months, this is what I like. If I want variegated, if I opt for variegated, this, definitely this. Even this little guy. Or this little guy. Like all of these. This is the kind of variegated that I want. It's earth tones. It's neutrals. It's deep colors. It's not bright in your face. Pink and green smashed together like watermelon. That's just not what I'm feeling anymore. So, yeah. I may get this again next year, if the fates allow. So, yeah. Zakami Healing Advent. Very nice. Not going to say whether or not it's worth the price. It probably is, just if you break it down for what it is. This type of yarn, 2 massive skeins of yarn. Each one are, I believe, 100 grams. No, it's not. This is DK weight. All of this is DK weight. Oh, this is 100 grams of DK weight. So 2 100 DK weight skeins plus these little minis, and I would have to weigh them out on my scale. This is probably 10 or 20 grams. Don't know which one it would be. It's either or. But that's a lot of yarn, especially DK weight yarn. So it's not bad. Got the big box of tea, got the 2 patterns, and the photo and the frame. Not bad. And I do have the photo out for display. So I do like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be something that I'll look at again next year. And if they happen to have a larger advent with the 100% non-superwash wool, I'll look at that. But these colors are really, really nice. I do like that. And just to show again the 2 larger skeins. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. It's just a little bit bright because of the camera. And there's that one again. Now these 2 have color names again. Bladder Rack. Did I say that correctly? Yeah, Bladder Rack. And the other is Nettle. These little minis never had names. They were just numbered in their own little wrapping papers. So yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I did get another advent this year. Not terribly impressed with it. It's not 100% wool. It's merino, normal sock yarn. Again, normal. So this is a self-reminder for me. Yeah, is the response that I have for it. And this is the second year in a row that particular shop gives me the yeah. With the amount of money that 25 days of Christmas Advent gives, it's not. Don't do that one again. Just don't do that. You're not getting what you want from the Advent. It's not worth the money if you're just like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's not what I anticipated. I didn't know what to expect because I had never shopped at Zakami, never heard of it until it was suggested in my Instagram feed. So I'm glad that happened because now I know about this shop and all of their other yarns that I've seen so far. Really nice looking. Makes me want to check out their other yarns, especially now that I have this Advent. Definitely does this. But yeah, just remember for yourself, this one for next year, most likely, if the fates allow. The other shop that you got your Advent from, the 25 Days of Christmas one, don't do that one anymore. And the other Advent that you got, not yarn related, because remember, you're a nerd, and that's fine. This from Stitched by Mrs. D. Paula made this, and it came with, let's see, Bunny also had a hot water bottle and a Santa stocking that came with Bunny. Is there anything else that came with Bunny? No. So 12 Days of Christmas from Stitched by Mrs. D. The entire bunny she made, the dressing robe, everything she made, she hand stitched all of it, came with the dressing robe. Every day was a new piece of clothing or the hot water bottle, the stocking for Father Christmas. There are even knickers under these pajama pants. There are bells on the slippers so Santa can hear when Bunny comes downstairs. This shirt is stretchy material, kind of like a rayon material with the patchwork added to it, and very nice in the back. But yeah, there are definitely knickers that were made by Paula that are up under here. That was definitely day one. Kind of tight now that it's on there, but yeah, you can kind of see it. Just little white bloomers. Yeah, but very, very nice. What else came with this Advent? Oh, it was a bar of soap. Pears bar of soap. That way Bunny can make sure he's clean for Christmas. So each day, 12 days is building up to Bunny getting ready for Christmas. Hey, you, can you hand me, because I can't say your name and I won't say your name, can you look on the tree? There is a red stocking hanging, yeah, with a bear inside. Thank you. So Bunny came with the Santa stocking, hot water bottle, and I forgot Bunny came, this was one of Bunny's presents as well. Tiny little bear. So, yep. And this hangs on the tree. Super cute for the price. I like it. I will be purchasing again. I do not mind the price of an Advent for this Advent for Bunny. Because again, I'm a nerd and I can be, and that's all that matters, that each Advent makes me happy. Again, I'm going to say, hey, you, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that soap? because eventually this will get used up and I won't remember probably. So yep, that's the soap. And if you hold the soap up to the light, it is definitely, there it goes. It's transparent. Yeah. Which is kind of cool. I've never seen that before. So that's nice. And it smells nice. Not everyone likes the smell of this kind of soap, I'm presuming, but that's any kind of soap. This is not fruity smelling by any means, at least to me, but then again, I don't like pears. To me, it smells like vintage. If anyone is into like 1940s, 1930s vintage, it's got that old school soap smell. Yeah, it's not sweet, but it's something, and it just, the only description I have is it's like vintage soap. So yeah, I really did enjoy Paula's Advent. It definitely brought a smile to my face each day that I was opening. And as long as an Advent does that, makes me happy every day, I'm good. So between Paula's Advent and the Zakami Advent, 2 out of 3, not bad. For next year, definitely Bunny. I'd say about 90% Zakami. We'll see, but definitely Paula.